Hello my lovely friends, welcome back for another pouring video, and this time I've got a bit more color. I've got some leftover colors. They have slightly different mixes, but most of them have 1 part paint, 3 parts Floetrol, 2 parts craft glue. Some have a little bit of pouring medium, and some have silicone, but not all of them. So that's why it's not really a recipe, because I'm using leftover paints that I've been experimenting with. So I'm going to do a flip cup just to try out what I have here. I have no idea what it's going to give us, but we'll soon find out. So I'm going to start with this beautiful purpley blue, followed by some hot pink, and then some, let's go with the yellow, and then some turquoise, and then some green, apple green I like to call it, maybe some white. So the white, I've only put Floetrol and paint in there. I was going to use it mostly for my base, but I'll just chuck some in anyway. We'll just see what happens. I'm going to repeat the layering process, maybe not in the same order, we'll see. Leftover bluey purple. And then more of the pink. Some yellow. What else do we have? Still have some blue and some green. I think I have enough green in there. I'll finish this blue. And then what else? A bit more of the white. Can't go wrong with white, that's for sure. This is a full cup here. And a bit more pink. I'll just finish this pink, why not? Who doesn't love pink? It's such a happy color, isn't it? Okay, then I'm going to layer some white on my surface while this is hopefully doing something interesting in the cup. I'm just going to clean up those 2 turquoise drops. We don't need that right here. And just pour some white. And I'll use my catalyst wedge tool just to spread that out. Okay, let's not get too excited, not too thin, but not too thick either. I do want this to help my color flow. Okay, go to the edges. Okay, we should be fine now. And then I'm going to torch my white base, just in case I have some little bubbles in there. Okay, let's flip that. Oh, these colors are beautiful. Look at this. Isn't that delicious? So pretty. There's a little bit of stuff going on here, I can see, so maybe we'll have some interesting reactions. We'll see. Let's just plonk that right there. There's so much paint I couldn't help but have it spread around, and it's already sliding by itself. So obviously this cup wants to have some action going on here. And so some cool stuff happening down here. Some pretty little cells. But this is too early to tell because we need our paint to slide down. So I'm just going to give it a moment and I'll be right back. Okay, let's unmold. It's quite exciting. So much paint here. Happy colors all around. Trying to sneak away. I don't think so, my dear. You're going to stay here with me. Okay, I've got a stick here, but it's actually stuck to my paper, so I'm going to put another one just to hold things back a little bit. Got overexcited. I've managed to cover almost all of my surface in one go because there is so much paint on there, so that's handy. Oh, this is just beautiful here. That's amazing. And the green against the pink, awesome. I'm going to just give it a moment. I can see some cells popping up by themselves. I'll torch it first and I'll leave it alone for a minute or so. I don't even want to touch this, it's so pretty. So I'm torching, but I just keep moving around. Don't want to stay in one spot. Just heating up the surface of the paint gently, but like I said, never staying in the same spot for long. Okay, let's give it a moment to have rest. Okay, well, it probably hasn't been that long, but it does feel like an eternity when you're waiting for paint to just do its thing. So let's just move that back and then let's do a little bit of tilting. I don't have far to go, I think. Just a little bit down here first. You saw how much paint I put on there. It was quite a bit. I certainly don't feel like losing a lot of it. Just a little bit there. Definitely don't want to lose that beautiful apple green. It's so pretty against the pink. Definitely not much yellow here. I didn't put enough. I think I'm just going to tip off some of that there, but not too much. That's it. Come back. And then tilt towards me a little bit. Okay, well, it's already the whole surface covered because there was a lot of paint. Now it's just a matter of stretching things out a little bit, but honestly, I really love what's going on here. So I'm in two minds. Move some of this purple off. Just a little, I guess. Not too much. I could certainly stretch it out a lot more because there's a lot of cells here, but I really like what's going on here. So I'm a bit, well, here mostly. There's some really fun cells going on. So I'm in two minds. Don't mind tipping off a bit of the purple, I guess. We'll get rid of some of this. Down there, slowly. Just a wee bit more. But I don't want to lose that pretty green. So come back down this to the center and go back towards my right hand. We're going to lose those cells here, but that's okay. There's also so much going on anyway on this painting that we can be brave and lose some of it off. It was a bit of a muddy color green there anyway. Muddy green, I mean, so that's all right. Oh, those colors are so cool. Really, really love them. Where to go next? Some cool stuff going on. Okay, I'll go a bit to my left. Maybe tip some of that muddy color in the corner. Just has to be done, doesn't it? That's it. Come back towards the center. Slowly, slowly. Bring some of that busy area back towards me. And back around a little bit. But like I said, I don't want to move it too much because there's some pretty stuff going on. So let's just stop and have a look. I'm going to wash my hands and have a think. Okay, so I've decided not to torch it anyway, so I don't disturb any of this stuff that's going on. But I will blow a little bit on some of the edges where I've got a few white dots here, so let's see if we can get rid of them. Well, I can't get rid of them completely, but at least I'd rather see some of the white from the surface rather than just a random white spot. It looks like it belongs to the painting more. Okay. I think I need to do a bit more around here. You guys, the colors underneath are just stunning. So I'm going to do this whole section, I think, in a bit here. I'll show you very shortly when I'm done. That's really cool. Hopefully it stays this way. There. Then maybe this section here. I don't like the top edge here. Much better. That blue is so pretty. And then I'm going to do some of it here because the cells are a bit too stretched out anyway. Oh my goodness. There's my turquoise. It's hiding underneath. Once you start, I tell you, it's hard to stop. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with the rest. Just gonna clean up the paint underneath so it doesn't keep pulling everything out of my surface. Drip some on the floor when I'm at it. This is what the studio is for, right? If you can't get messy, then it's a problem. Okay, looking at it this way, there's only, I think, one thing I will change quickly, and it's just this white patch here. It's a little bit plain compared to the rest. Okay, that's a little bit better, blends in more. And then here, okay. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with this. Looks pretty cool. There's really a lot going on. So I'm going to clean my hands again so I can bring the camera down and show you what's happening down here. Okay friends, here we go. Let me know what you think of this painting. This is the section I was telling you about. Oh, there's a lot of little details. So pretty, especially when it's next to an area that's a little bit more subdued, I'll say. We don't want the whole thing to be busy everywhere. Just a bit of contrast helps make the composition more interesting, I think. Love this section here and that turquoise here. Beautiful, and those little cells everywhere. Don't know if the colors are well captured on this camera, but they're definitely very vibrant and beautiful. And that pink and those cells down here, ooh, love that. And like I said before, that the pink against the green, so cool. So I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give me a thumbs up to let me know that you did. Make sure to subscribe and visit me on my website, mimibondi.com. I'd love to see you there. And until then, I'll see you at the next video. Bye.